I'm Dania from Journey of a Brave, and for me, what moves me is braiding. Braiding with intention and braiding narratives that show this vision of oneness. I've been coming to the south of France for the past 14 years, and it's only until now that I think I've seen enough to be able to give you the recommendations on which are the best places to visit. First off, usually you should fly to Marseille. Marseille is probably the city that is the easiest to reach. Sometimes some people fly directly to Nice, that works as well. But Marseille is a beautiful city to visit. It's really big. It has more than, I think that its population is more than 2 million. You usually have to rent a car, and that's where the adventure begins. If you can only visit one place, I would choose Avignon. Avignon is this beautiful town that used to be where the Pope, well, the equivalent of the Vatican used to be there. The Pope Palace was there before the Vatican existed, and it's beautiful. They do a theater festival every year during the summer, which is a wonderful moment to visit the south because the weather is lovely, and at the same time the plays that they bring to life are incredible, and they do like trailers of each play, so you might be having coffee and suddenly this group of artists comes and performs close to the place where you're at. So the whole city turns into this incredible performance area. The ambience is fantastic. As a second choice, I would choose Aix-en-Provence. Aix is basically the town where Cézanne was born. All the way while you drive through the area, you're going to be often looking at the Sainte Victoire, which is this beautiful mountain that all the Impressionists, almost all at least, painted at some point of their career. And basically, Cézanne died at the Sainte Victoire. He was painting it when a big storm started to take place, and someone went and helped him out and took him to the hospital, and then he died. But basically, I think that's the last place where he was trying to paint. It's a beautiful place, it's a beautiful city, lovely cafes. You can visit the Cézanne studio, and also you can see a lot about how that the story of the Impressionists is braided together, because also Van Gogh spent a lot of time here, and of course Picasso here, and had a castle really close by that sometimes they open it during the summer. In these 14 years, I think it has only been open once, but it's worth exploring as well. Next choice would probably be Gordes. Gordes is more a place to go like for a romantic getaway. That one would be basically go to the best hotel, just enjoy the little city. It's really, really small. It's all about dining, drinking, having the best time in the area. My fourth choice, I believe, would be Salon. Salon of Provence. It's wonderful, and it also, the history that you're going to be able to see and explore there is very much linked to Nostradamus. So it's always very interesting because, as you know, Nostradamus did all this writing on predictions of the world that are written kind of metaphorically, but they have for the most come true. So it's one of those places that you should absolutely try to visit as well. There's another little town that is called Lourmarin. There you can go to enjoy the restaurants. Very close by there's an Étoilère restaurant, one of these restaurants with a Michelin star that is wonderful. And it's just the town of Albert Camus. So that's where he did most of his writing, where he lived for a big part of his life, and it's extremely beautiful and just, I mean, that's what you do in Provence. You just observe time pass, you read, you drink, you hang out with friends, but then at the same time understanding the beautiful history of all the places you're standing in. The absolute plus that I would definitely recommend to be visited as well during the summer, because there is an incredible photographic festival, is Arles. Arles is one of the most beautiful towns in the south of France, and I probably should have put it first actually. I think I would choose Arles before Avignon, but again, like, this is very simple and unplanned. And the thing about Arles is you can see a Colosseum, because obviously, I mean, all of this area, the Romans were all over this area, and then the Gaulois and all that. But it's just incredibly special. And what makes the photographic festival interesting is that all the exhibition areas are old churches or old buildings, a bit like it happens during the Biennale in Venezia. But they really take care in the way they present their photography and the way that it's curated. Always very informative, and it's one of those cities that wherever you look, you just feel transported to another space and time. So, absolutely recommend it. So, anyway, that's my very, very short guide. I will go deeper into this, and I will leave all the highlights in my stories, showing some of the places that I always visit in some of these cities. I hope you enjoy this adventure, and if you do go to the south of France and you need any more help, let me know. Happy to plan with you. I'm Dania from Journey of the Brave, and for me everything is about braiding with intention.